What's up, guys? It is currently 4:55 in the morning, and just now getting myself situated. Just got home from work, and I thought I should just make this video to update you guys on, you know, some news and other nerd-related content that's been going on the past 24 hours. Um, as of right now, Spider-Man is out of the MCU. And as shocking, well, to me, not so shocking, but as shocking as this may be for some people, uh, there's only one reason why Spider-Man is out. And that reason is because Disney is hella greedy. And it's just facts. Disney Disney and Sony are multi-billion dollar companies with Disney making more money than Sony, obviously. Sony had this contract with Disney post Civil War saying that anything Spider-Man related, like the Spider-Man movies like, Homecoming, Far From Home, and future movies that, could have been in MCU, Sony receives 70% of all earnings from said solo movies, right? Well, Disney did not abide to that agreement, and that is why Sony is pulling out, and they're going to be producing their own movies with Spider-Man and the actor Tom Holland. To me, that is a very smart business move by Sony because you got to think Sony at the end of the day is a business. The fans are going to be there regardless. It's just if you look deeper into the subject of why is Sony doing this and what could possibly happen in the future, Sony wouldn't just do it just to do it. Sony would do it because of the fact that they're thinking you guys need this character, especially now, considering that Disney just dropped the biggest fucking bombshell in Phase 4 with Spider Man being the new Iron Man. Sony's like, okay, you guys need this character. You're not giving us what we asked for, what we originally agreed to. You're not giving us. So we're going to pull out until you either A, give us what we want, or B, we just say, screw it, make our own movies. Either way, we're going to be making profit. It's just you guys are not honoring your own deal, which is honestly fucked up on Disney's part. That is the greediest shit ever because Disney already owns pretty much everything. But Spider Man is the golden ticket. That's the one thing that Disney needs to be a fully unified Marvel universe. Without Spider Man, it's just not complete, especially at this stage. And to me, if I was Disney, I would just, especially if I know I'm making as much money as I'm making, I would agree to it. Just give them the money because you got to think you have Black Panther, Captain Marvel, you got you're about to get X-Men, Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, your Blade even. I promise you, Blade is hitting $1 billion in the first 2 days. I know it's gonna happen. And they got so many blockbuster movies. Sony wanted a piece of that, and they thought they were going to get a piece of that by letting Disney use Spider-Man and getting some of their profits and building themselves up to bigger and better so Sony can make bigger and better for their fans. But Disney not honoring that is basically screwed up at the end of the day. So I agree with Sony taking Spider-Man out. I do. Because you got to think, at the end of the day, it's business. That was a business move. They had to do it. They did not have any other options. Because Disney was not, they weren't going to let Disney just use him and not get the max profit that they clearly deserve. But It's honestly, it sucks. It does, but you gotta think. Marvel, well, Disney, they have so many big stars as it is already. Black Panther, Captain Marvel, Blade. They're gonna be making billions upon billions of dollars within the next like 10 years, period. So them losing Spider-Man was a big hit because he's a very important character now. But still, Sony's part, that was smart. Disney's part, they should just stop being greedy and just pay the money. Like, you're not really losing anything. Like, you're literally giving them pocket change to what you're about to receive. You're giving them, you're giving one company something that they clearly deserve. They're letting you use their product. So just do it. Like I always say, even exchange isn't robbery. And that's just fair. But Sony and Disney being businesses, some businesses just can't agree with some terms. Sony had to pull out. That's a smart business move. And they could put Spider Man in the next Venom movie with Tom Holland being the perfect Peter Parker, perfect Spider Man. It'll make their movies a hell of a lot better. So either way, Sony's going to end up winning. Either way. And that's a rare sight to see when Disney ends up on the losing side. That's a rare, rare thing. So to all the fans out there that's like incredibly butthurt over Marvel losing Spider-Man, think about it this way. They already lost him. They never really had him in the first place. So you're just going back to the original drawing board. Because if you think about it, if Civil War didn't have Spider-Man in it, would it be a bad movie? Ask yourself that question. If Spider-Man Homecoming never happened, would the MCU still be where it is right now? Honestly, the real question is Marvel needs Spider-Man now. Like in phase 3, they did not need Spider-Man. Honestly, they didn't. If you really think about phase 3, they did not need him that badly. They only got him just to, you know, raise their fan base. But now in phase 4, considering that they started with Spider Man, he is bound to be, well, he pretty much is the new Iron Man. He pretty much is, just without the money. But they started with Spider Man, dropped the bombshell that his identity is now revealed to the world, and they just lost him. Now they need Spider Man more than ever. So on Sony's part, that's genius. I I can't complain. Like I could just hey, they did a smart business move. You can't be mad at that. End of the day, it's all business. As a fan, I am a little disappointed, but as a smart man, I have to say that was that was a good play. That was a good move. I can appreciate Sony for doing that because Disney is to blame for Sony pulling out in the first place. People just don't think like that. They just think they hear one thing and they go along with that. If a group of people goes along with one thing, they're not going to dive deeper into the subject. But if you dive deeper into the topic and truly look at how this started and why is it at this point, then you'll be like, "Oh, the other side is right. They're wrong." In the end, Sony didn't do anything wrong here. Did they lose a couple of fans? Sure, but the fans are going to be there regardless. Now, if they when they drop that Spider-Man 2 game, then the fans definitely are gonna come running back. But either way, Sony did nothing wrong here. You know, I dove deeper into the subject. That's why I am saying these things. So Disney, either give them the money that they clearly deserve or you don't and they just make their own movies and Sony's going to make a profit regardless. You give them 70% of the profit that that you guys agreed on, or they make 100% profit with their own movies. Far From Home hit over $1 billion, and they didn't even get like, I don't even think they got like 50% of that. Or did they get, I think they either got 50% of that or like something above like I know they didn't hit 60%. I know they didn't, but it's either 50% or a little bit less, either or. They were supposed to get 70% of that profit, and Sony did not get it. Disney did not give them 70%. So, in the end, Sony's right. Sony is not in the wrong here. Disney, their greediness is in the wrong. Greed will imprison us all. Quote unquote from Rush Hour 2. But that's Marvel and Sony news. Um, Apparently, The Matrix 4 is happening with Keanu Reeves, which I am asking myself how, if Neo is dead, and why is it happening? I don't know how they're gonna do it, but apparently it might happen. It's in the air, and it's that and Spider-Man were the two most talked about things in the last 24 hours. But that's it from me. That's all I really needed to discuss here. But I thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe with your friends. Like, share, and subscribe with your friends. I said that wrong. Please like, share with your friends, and subscribe. There we go. And tune in for my next video. I'm going to be doing a couple of rant videos about random things for the next couple of videos. Maybe a GTA game video here and there. But I should be dropping them within the next, I'd say, 3 days. If not that, then within the weekend. Um, Mainly on Sunday, because you guys know me. Try to be as consistent as possible. And celebration. We just reached 30 subscribers. I am super stoked about that. 20 more will hit 50. That is so great. The growth is there, and I'm hype, and I thank you all for subscribing and liking my content. I really do appreciate all of your support. Without you guys, wouldn't really have motivation to do this, but here we are. We got 30 subs in, and I'm really, really proud of us. I think we're at either 30 or 31, but either way, the growth is there. Keep going. Keep subscribing. Smash the like button right now. Do that for me. Get this video to Sony. Sony, sign me. But I really do appreciate you guys though. Like I said, thank you for watching. Tune in on the next one. I will talk to you all in a bit. Peace out.